Boy, where you been? It's TeeJay, the artist. You rockin' with me. You are the smartest, and we back with another video, man. And this video gonna be a good one. The 2020 NBA bubble, better than you remember. And I'm going to say, before we even push play on it, the only reason that the NBA bubble gets hate is because of who won it. Let's just go ahead and be honest. That man can't do nothing. Every championship he has won, y'all have said, but this though. Nobody else gets that. Nobody else gets that. Hell, the Thunder just won the championship versus the Pacers. Nobody says, but Halliburton was hurt in Game 7, so they don't do that. They just say, oh, this could be the next dynasty. Even I said it. Kawhi Leonard wins the championship with the Raptors. We don't say, well, KD wasn't there and Clay, he got hurt in Game 6. They don't say that. They say they put him in talks with LeBron. They say, oh, he might be better than him. We don't say that. We don't put the but and the rest of that. We don't do that. But it is what it is. Let's get into it.
I have a confession.
What's up?
I love the NBA bubble. No fans, empty gyms, no travel, no home court advantage, none of that. It was like
no home court advantage. Think about this. I can't even get through the video. Think about this. All you had to do was eat, sleep, and play basketball. If all you could do was eat, sleep, and literally whatever you love to do, you don't think you'll be really, really good at it? You don't think your mindset gonna be really locked in on it? This should show, if anything, mental toughness.
Open gym with the best players on the planet. Pure, unfiltered hoops. And it did not disappoint. We saw one of the greatest playoff duels of all time.
Oh, them two was going crazy.
Just a handful of game-winning buzzer beaters, comebacks and chokes, legacies being cemented, and TeeJay Warren turning into Michael Jordan for a week. The bubble had it all. We're now nearly half a decade removed from it, and I thought it'd be a good time to revisit the wildest, weirdest, most unforgettable chapter in NBA history.
Let's do it.
The Utah Jazz and OKC Thunder are scheduled to tip off at 7 p.m. on March 11th, 2020. Yet here we are 10 minutes later in a state of confusion. The officials are huddled up talking about something, and just moments later, like it was straight out of a movie, men in suits rush the court like
they shut it down. That was crazy.
The FBI to speak to the officials. Something was said, the teams go back to their locker rooms, and the game is postponed. No one knew what was going on, but about an hour and a half after their scheduled tip-off, Shams Charania broke the news. Someone on the Utah Jazz had tested positive for a virus that for the past few months had the world on the cusp.
Rudy, he up there touching everything. It was Rudy Gobert. Boy, this is bringing back memories.
Global pandemic. And that someone was Rudy Gobert, who just days prior had jokingly touched every reporter's mic in what is now seen as an act of complete ignorance. Not even 10 minutes after the news broke, the NBA announced they were suspending the season, becoming the first major sports league to do so. Word spread to Dallas where the Mavericks were playing the Nuggets. Mark Cuban reacts to the news just like the rest of us. The sports world explodes, and we're questioning if anything will ever be the same again.
This was so wild because then I think during this moment, I think Jordan gave us a lob. I do believe that's when Jordan dropped The Last Dance. They dropped The Last Dance. I don't know if The Last Dance was after the 2020 bubble, but I remember The Last Dance had came out during this time as well, and that was a lob because, bro, nothing was happening. They shut everything down.
After a chaotic 5 months, the world began
5 months of no basketball, bruh.
To calm down, and the NBA wasted no time. The league formalized
5 months? Did any of y'all catch COVID? I had it. We had to quarantine for a week in Oh my goodness. Every time I sneeze, whole body ate. I felt every bone in my body every time I sneezed. Everything. It was crazy.
It's a plan to resume the season on July 30th at the Walt Disney Resort in Orlando, inviting 22 teams to play 8.
Also, to y'all that was like, this is Mickey and blah blah blah. The Lakers was number one. Y'all see that? The Lakers was number one. And right before COVID, I don't think y'all remember this. They had a back-to-back, 2 tough back-to-back games. Lakers schedule 2020. They had 2 back-to-back games that was tough. It was the Bucks and the Clippers. And they played them back to back. How far do I need? I can't remember. Here it is right here. This happened right before the see all these canceled. That was the bubbles. That's when the COVID shut it down. But look at these 2 games right here. These was the games right here. They beat the Bucks, and right after that, they beat the Clippers. I do see that they lost to the Nets right here, but hey, man, after you play these 2 right here, does this one even count? But they was number 1 in the bubble. They forget about them 2 games. Them 2 games was stressful too. Them 2 games was stressful. You know, they had the Battle of LA going and all of that.
Seeding games followed by a full-length postseason.
I gotta calm
Thank
down.
God for the bubble, because we had a hell of a season going on. The new LeBron and AD Lakers were dominating as they were chasing a championship in honor of Kobe. The LA Clippers had just loaded up with the reigning champion and Finals MVP Kawhi Leonard along.
That's another branch on top of it. Kobe passing away. Like, bro.
Alongside Paul George. A battle of LA in the conference finals seemed inevitable. The Denver Nuggets' star duo were making noise as a possible dark horse, and a second-year superstar in Dallas was hooping. The West was loaded. Out east, the Bucks were steamrolling the NBA as the overall #1 seed as Giannis chased his second of back-to-back MVPs. Surprisingly, right on their tail were the Toronto Raptors, thriving in their first season without Kawhi in search of consecutive titles. And down in Miami, Jimmy Butler was making waves on his new team, surging as serious championship contenders. I mean, the guy didn't even bring any of his family to the bubble, stating that it was a business trip. He was locked in. An all-around great NBA season was finally back. Basketball was back.
Here we go.
The seeding games made one thing blatantly clear. NBA players playing in an empty gym was like rookie mode compared to playing in front of 20,000 people. Some of the shots these guys were making had me thinking there were magnets in the ball. And don't even get me started with MJ Warren. The man exploded for 53 in his first bubble game. 53. TeeJay Warren and 53 points should never be in the same sentence together. But in the bubble, he was like that.
And you know what's crazy about that? So people will say, oh, well, he dropped 53, he'll never do that. But there's random 50-point games all over the NBA. Random 50-point games all over the NBA. What's his name? Corey Brewer got a 50-point game in the NBA. So, like, this is not something that hasn't happened before.
31 a night in the seeding games. It was like an alternate
then
universe.
He got hurt. TeeJay
in other news, Lou Williams was caught leaving the bubble to go to Magic City just for some wings.
Lou Will is insane. Lou Will, come on, bruh.
Kyle Kuzma hit a game winner against the Nuggets.
That's how you know people ain't really locked in like that, bruh.
to no crowd reaction, which felt weird. In a Raptors Magic game, Kyle Lowry and Aaron Gordon get into it, to which Lowry tells him his room number so they can handle business. Only in the bubble. However, the more intriguing storyline from the seeding games was that all the clocks were broken, and no one knew why. They all said, Dame time.
Lillard, 5 to shoot. A minute and a half to play. That's a foul!
Dame started going stupid.
Second chance.
Dame was insane in the bubble, man.
Lillard for 3.
He's insane outside of the bubble as well, but he let y'all know where that logo Dame stuff comes from.
Bottom.
Seconds.
Dame Dollar.
Able to force the foul, the bucket, and Damian Lillard. Love it. Give and go. Lillard throws it down.
Lillard fires, and it doesn't take much time.
Dame back with the Blazers
Nice
too.
screen. Lillard launches. Dame wants another three.
Lillard dribbling up. You guarding him. I don't care if that's CJ McCollum. I don't care if that's Michael Jordan over there.
9. Oh my goodness.
He's still pulling up.
That was from the
100.
NBA logo.
Put some respect on my name.
What a shot. You gotta be kidding me.
Dame time was in full effect in the bubble as he averaged 37 points per game on sizzling efficiency, including 51 on Philly and 61 on Dallas in back-to-back games. This dude was launching from just a step inside half court. He was possessed, so much so that he won the bubble MVP. Yup, the bubble MVP. Get me to the playoffs, bro. Round
They need a documentary of this.
1 in the East was a
That's another thing. If Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant was in the bubble and they made a documentary, everybody would be like, yeah, they was locked in. They wouldn't call it a Mickey championship and it's a bubble. It don't count. They would not do that if it was Kobe or Jordan. It would be they would frame this a whole lot different.
quick one. Giannis and the Bucks trampled the Magic in 5. The JTJB
Man, bump y'all.
Celtics battered an injured Philly team in 4. Miami looked deadly on their way to a sweep over the Pacers, lining them up for a date with the #1 seed Bucks. And the defending champs swept a depleted Nets team, including a Game 4 where the Raptors' bench scored 100 points. It's an NBA playoff record, and they'll need all of that in round 2 against Boston. For the first time in history, the Raptors and Celtics were facing off in the postseason.
Dang, they never
And it
faced
was
off?
humbling for Toronto, as the C's smacked them by 18 in Game 1. But they rallied in Game 2, up by 8 points headed into the 4th quarter. And then Marcus Smart happened. The dude cashed in 5 straight threes in a 4-minute span, including an and one to take the lead. Boston never looked back, and they're up 2-0. In our other Eastern series, we had the now back-to-back MVP and Defensive Player of the Year Giannis up against a well-balanced Miami team led by Jimmy Buckets. And in Game 1, it was Butler who played like the MVP. He spazzed for a 40-piece, including 15 clutch points in the 4th to go up 1-0. And in Game 2, tied at 114 with 4 seconds left, he does it again.
Miami inbounds. Here's Butler with 3. Butler with 2. With 1. Butler against Matthews. Gets it away and no good. Do we have a foul? We do. A foul is called. And Jimmy Butler can
Giannis,
win it at the
keep your hands back, Giannis.
Got it. 2-0 in the series. Wow.
Dang.
On a questionable shooting foul, Butler nails 2 free throws at the buzzer to take a 2-0 series lead. And in Game 3, he'd run it back. Jimmy outduels the MVP once again, pouring in a 17-point 4th quarter, while all of Milwaukee scored just 13. In an absolute shocker, Butler and the Heat have the NBA's overall #1 seed on the ropes, down 0-3.
Jimmy willing his team, bruh. just raw hatred out there on the court.
The same deficit the Raptors are just 0.5 seconds away from.
None of
Down
that.
0-2 and tied at 101, Toronto fell asleep on defense as Daniel Tice threw down the go-ahead bucket with 0.5 on the clock.
Toronto,
the
wake
Raptors
up.
are going to need some of that playoff magic from 2019 to pull off this miracle. But without Kawhi, who takes the final shot?
Up high, taking anybody coming to the ball.
Series on the line. Anunoby got it off and it goes. Did it count?
He had to throw that pass over Taco Fall too.
OG Anunoby buries a triple at the buzzer.
Yeah, throw that pass over Taco Fall.
Off an insane pass from 6-foot Kyle Lowry over a 7'6" Taco Fall, OG Anunoby quick triggers the corner three to save his team from an 0-3 deficit. It's one of the most underrated game winners of all time. Toronto kept the momentum too, with a Game 4 win to tie the series at 2, to which Boston responded with a Game 5 blowout to retake control of the series. But you can never underestimate the heart of a champion. In a Game 6 double OT thriller, Kyle Lowry lasered in a dagger fadeaway for his 33rd point of the night as he slid on the court like a penguin in celebration. We got a Game 7. Milwaukee, however, did not force a Game 7. In fact, it got worse. Giannis got injured in Game 4, the Bucks somehow got the win, and with the MVP still out for Game 5, it was wraps. Miami kept their foot on the gas to complete the upset over the #1 seeded Bucks and clinch their ticket to the Eastern Conference Finals. But will it be against an old foe or the defending champs?
Yeah, see.
It was do or die for the Celtics. And
Also, if you see the back of their jerseys, it was a lot of that going on. It was a lot of that going. Black Lives Matter on the shirt. People's jerseys say their name, how many more, justice, freedom. It says a lot of those things on the jerseys, and like, bro, there was a lot of that going on.
Raptors.
Man. It still is going on, but it was way crazier.
And it came down to the wire. With Toronto down 2 with a minute left, Norman Powell gets the ball on the fast break, and Marcus Smart evolves into LeBron James as he swats his layup right off the backboard. It was insanity. And with another chance to tie the game, Fred VanVleet airballs, Boston wins, and the Tatum and Brown Celtics are back in the Eastern Conference Finals to face Miami.
Got downhill.
Get it out.
Bam says, get it out of here.
Out west.
Out in the Western Conference, the bubble MVP got to face the #1 seed LeBron AD Lakers in round 1. And you know what they say. That's all Taco Fall.
It ain't our ball.
Lakers in 5.
Now, I just want y'all to think of this. During this time, and I was during this time watching, people had the Blazers beating the Lakers in round 1. After what Dame did, they was like, Lakers are going to lose. They actually said that. They actually said that the Lakers was going to win that series.
Out of here.
Out in the Western Conference, the bubble MVP got to face the #1 seed LeBron AD Lakers in round 1. And you know what they say. That's all Taco Fall.
It ain't our ball.
Lakers in 5.
Dame them won game 1.
Euro
And that was
setting
it.
up Dwight Howard. It's a rebound away and a two-handed jam. Drives into the paint, goes inside, shot blocked by Davis. As we approach the 1-minute mark of this first half, LeBron James.
They should have ran this squad back.
Davis
They literally got rid of everybody.
step back, puts it in.
White.
Anthony Davis again finds
Rondo.
Davis for the slam. Some very big plays in game 1. Alley-oop to
Russo,
James.
even Kyle Kuzma,
Boy, he could see it coming now.
Danny Green.
Green leaves it up top. Davis hammers it down.
Maybe not Danny Green. I'll let you know why.
LeBron with a long three. That one's down. LeBron James.
They were cooking.
Houston and OKC was a movie. The series went 7, and with the Rockets up 1 with just 5 seconds left, James Harden seals the game on defense with a clutch block on Lou Dort to win the series and move on to face the...
Imagine that. James Harden. Clutch defense play. That's why Lou Dort looking like this. He like, huh?
Lakers in round 2.
People playing like this, bro, in the bubble, and y'all saying, man.
Our other series was Clippers Mavericks, and a young superstar stole the show.
Luka.
In game 4, down 2 games to 1, he does this.
Back to Doncic. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Reggie Jackson.
Bang! It's good. Doncic wins the game at the buzzer.
Luka Doncic put up 43, 17, 13 and did that. It was mind-numbing. Kawhi and the Clippers would come through to win the series in 6, but holy, watch out for Dallas in years to come.
Luka? First, Luka used to torture the Clippers. I know that it say 4-2, but listen. He used to torture them. They put everybody on him. He played Patrick Beverly off the court.
Dallas sending Luka Doncic to the Lakers.
Now, I saved the best for last. Utah versus Denver in an absolute
best series out of the whole bubble, bruh. These two right here.
Classic. Donovan Mitchell wasted no time in game 1, going ballistic for the 3rd highest scoring performance in NBA playoff history with 57 points. Want to know something funny though? It wasn't a loss. The Denver Nuggets won behind 36 from Jamal Murray. But this was just a preview. The Jazz responded with blowouts in games 2 and 3 to go up 2-1, which brings us to August 23rd, 2020. For the single greatest in-game playoff duel in history.
Lovely finds Murray. Shot clock down at 1. It gets up in time. Counting a decoy. Find an open man. Donovan Mitchell shakes Porter. In the second quarter, step back 3, Murray. Oh, he's got it there. Here's Mitchell now. Pull up from the free throw line. He's got it. 5 minutes to go in regulation here. Murray fires again. And Murray hits again. Nice shot clock down to 4. Mitchell has Millsap arm. He'll pull it back. He hits a 3. And returns the stare down. Donovan Mitchell.
He said, I want this.
3-pointer for the Jazz.
Mitchell and Murray become the first opponents to each score 50 points in the same playoff game in NBA history. It was iconic.
That is crazy.
Murray was a sniper with 21 in the 4th, but Mitchell got the final laugh with 18 in the quarter and the win to take a chokehold on the series, up 3-1. Denver, though, would survive Game 5, and then the Stars did it again in game with 18 in the quarter and the win to take a chokehold on the series, up 3-1. Denver, though, would survive.
Get him out of this. Delete him from this. Don't put him in this screenshot.
Game 5, and then the Stars did it again in Game 6. 44 for Mitchell, but it was one-upped by another 50-piece for Murray in the win. The dude couldn't miss, and this series is tied at 3. Game 7 was an absolute slugfest, and with Denver up 2 in the final moments, this series gave us one more heartstopper.
Had it back tap, he lost it. The Nuggets come up with the defense.
Up to a win. Denver, though, would survive Game 4th, but Mitchell got the final laugh with 18 in the quarter and the win to take a chokehold on the series, up 3-1.
Yep, up 3-1. Dang,
Denver, though, would survive Game 5, and then the Stars did it again in Game 6. 44 for Mitchell, but it was one-upped by another 50-piece for Murray in the win. The dude couldn't miss, and this series is tied at 3. Game 7 was an absolute slugfest, and with Denver up 2 in the final moments, This series,
and people want to say ain't nobody want to play. These fools look like they want to play.
gave us one
It looked like these fools want to play.
Had it back tapped, he lost it. The Nuggets come up with a defensive play. Murray, they missed the layup. Gobert got it. Mitchell hanging at the other end. 2 seconds to go for the win. And it rims
Halfway
out.
down.
Denver hangs on.
Donovan was open too, but that was still a good shot.
Off an insane sequence that saw
Y'all
Torrey
fools
Craig
missed
miss a
a
wide open layup, Mike Conley rims out a three that could have won the series for Utah. Instead, Denver completes the 3-1 comeback in one of the all-time playoff series. And they're off to face the Clippers. Round 2 in the West gave us Lakers versus Rockets, and
Also, people were choosing Houston to beat LA in the second round.
Game 1 was pure entertainment. In the second quarter, LeBron sprints down the court and completely baptizes Russell Westbrook. LA was buzzing, but Houston roared right back. And as Russ drained a three that sealed the game, he starts talking smack to an empty gym. It was the most Westbrook thing you can imagine. But you know what they say, Russ 3,
KFC, UFC, Lakers in 5.
LA continues their playoff destruction to move on to the Western Conference Finals, where they'll either get those pesky Nuggets or a highly anticipated Battle of LA. Clippers versus Nuggets was...
It's another reason people claim that it's a bubble championship. It's a bubble championship, but, you know, Mickey championship, it don't count. Because the Clippers didn't hold up their end of the bargain.
Seen as a cake.
Do we put an asterisk on Kobe's championship because it wasn't supposed to be Orlando? It was supposed to be LeBron James. Do y'all put an asterisk on that? It wasn't supposed to be Orlando, so we got to put an asterisk on on Kobe's ring because LeBron wasn't there. No, don't nobody do that.
Walk for LA. And it started out that way with a 23-point murder in Game 1. Denver responded in Game 2 to tie the series, and Game 3 was a house of highlights. Michael Porter Jr. detonates on Montrezl Harrell, Zubac gives Millsap a facial, and late in the fourth, Murray tries to join the party, but Kawhi literally hits him with a middle finger for one of the most disrespectful blocks ever to seal the win. And the clock kept it rolling in Game 4 with a masterclass to go up 3-1 and the Battle of LA.
3-1.
LA seems imminent. There's no way Denver has another.
How does the Lakers and LeBron get more criticism for winning the championship, but the Clippers don't get anything for losing 3-1? Because they ain't want to be there.
3-1 comeback in them. No, I'm just kidding, they do. The Clippers choked away a 16-point and the battle the most disrespect gives Millsap. Denver responded in LA. Clippers versus Nuggets was seen as a cakewalk for LA, and it started out that way with a 23-point murder in Game 1. Denver responded in Game 2 to tie the series, and Game 3 was a house of highlights. Michael Porter Jr. detonates on Montrezl Harrell, Zubac gives Millsap a facial, and late in the fourth, Murray tries to join the party, but Kawhi literally hits him with a middle finger for one of the most disrespectful blocks ever to seal the win. And the clock kept it rolling in Game 4 with a masterclass to go up 3-1, and the Battle of LA seems imminent. There's no way Denver has another 3-1 comeback in them. No, I'm just kidding, they do. The Clippers choked away a 16-point lead in Game 5. In Game 6, LA sold again, losing a 19-point third quarter lead as Jokic...
No injuries, no suspensions.
...took over for 34, 14, and 7. Nuggets win by 13, and somehow this one's going 7. The Nuggets become the only team in NBA history with 2 3-1 comebacks in the same playoff run, and it was all thanks to Murray and Jokic. Jamal oozed confidence in Game 7, draining some ballsy threes on his way to another 40-point night alongside 16, 22, and 13 from the Joker. They did what Kawhi and PG couldn't. I mean, look at these numbers. After all that talk.
And PG shot off the side of the backboard. And Doc Rivers said that we're going to win this championship for Kobe. And they said that they the kings of LA.
The Clippers completely collapsed. It'll be Denver off to face the Lakers.
LA.
Heat and Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals was a rivalry renewed with new faces, and it lived up to the hype. In Game 1, the Heat are down 1 with 15 seconds left in overtime. Butler drives down and throws in a wild and 1 to go up 2. Boston needs something, and the new face of their franchise has the ball.
Clock at 7. Working against Butler. Got downhill. Couldn't punch it. Bam says, get it out of here.
Bam Adebayo.
Sky high.
Mr. 83.
With the block and rejection.
Bam literally gets nothing but ball as he stuffs Tatum at the cup with one of the cleanest blocks you'll ever see. Miami takes Game 1, and in Game 2 the Heat kept riding their hot streak to go up 2-0 in their third straight series. Jimmy tried to warn us, it was all business. Back in the West, the Lakers and Nuggets were gearing up for a war in the Western Conference Finals, but Game 1 was anything but that. The Lakers did what the Clippers couldn't as they built up a big lead and kept it behind 37-10 from AD to go up 1-0. In Game 2 though,
I will say this. The rest in between the last game before COVID up until the bubble was a 5 months layoff. Now, people are saying that because of those months off, they believe that AD wouldn't have made it through the playoffs because of injuries and everything. And my thing is this. Don't you want everybody to be 100% healthy for the best experience possible? How many times have we said, I wish he wasn't hurt? For instance, the Thunder Pacers, we wish that Halliburton would have finished that game. So if there was a 5-month layoff in between it and it helped, basically, now let's just say they benefited from it, but everybody benefited from it. Everybody had the same amount of time off. It's not like everybody kept playing and the Lakers took a break and then came back. It wasn't none of that. Don't you want everybody 100% healthy? Also, where were the Warriors?
we got what we signed up for. Jump to clutch time and AD and the Joker are going at it. Jokic tips in a ridiculous shot to go up 1. AD responds to go back up 1, and then Joker gets him right back with a hook shot to retake the lead. Now down 1 with 2 seconds left. Does AD have one more in him?
Jokic trying to disrupt Rondo. He puts it in. Here's Davis, 4-3 in the win. Oh, it's good. Anthony Davis has won it for the Lakers.
And he said, Kobe.
Bubble AD comes through with a colossal wing 3 to win the game, yelling Kobe as he celebrates in the Black Mamba uniforms, while also smoking Dion Waiters. The trade for AD is paying off, and just like the
I forgot Dion Waiters was on that team, and J.R. Smith was on that team too.
Heat, LA goes up 2-0. Miami, however, got some pushback in Game 3. Boston delivered.
Oh, Avery Bradley was on the Lakers. He didn't even play in the bubble. That's another missing piece to that team.
In a must-win game to get back in the series, to which a rookie Tyler Hero countered in Game 4 with a 37-point bomb, including 17 in the fourth, to go up 3-1. Boston would get one more in Game 5, then the Heat shut down any chance of a comeback in Game 6, as they clinch an NBA Finals appearance for the first time in 6 years as the 5th seed. No one saw this coming. Back in the West, coming off
of
Anthony Davis's unreal game winner, the Lakers stumbled in Game 3 as Denver got themselves back in the series. But LA came right back with a Game 4 win to go up 3-1. Wait, 3-1? Can Denver possibly... Nope. LeBron shut down any chance of another 3-1 comeback as he turned back the clock for a masterful 38, 16, and 10 performance, including a 16-point fourth quarter barrage to get the Lakers back in the NBA Finals. The King will be making his 9th Finals appearance in 10 years, chasing his 4th championship against a team he once brought to the Promised Land. The underdog Miami Heat and the star-studded Los Angeles Lakers in an NBA Finals with no fans starting on September 30th. This is going to be one for the books. Game 1 started out hot, but it only lasted a quarter. The Lakers blew the game wide open the rest of the way to win by 18. AD was electric for 34, 9, and 5, while LeBron toyed with his former team for 25, 13, and 9. The NBA's best duo was utterly dominant, as LA takes Game 1. Miami got beat up in Game 1, and I mean that in the literal sense. Bam Adebayo dealt with a left shoulder strain, while Goran Dragic suffered a tear in his left foot. With both guys out for Game 2, the Heat were down 2 starters, and it went as expected. The Lakers took a commanding 14-point lead into halftime, and there was nothing Miami could do. LA is now 4-0 when wearing the Black Mamba jerseys this postseason in honor of Kobe. They're up 2-0, but the job's not finished.
No, it ain't.
Entering game...
Yo, shout out to who edited this. This is amazing.
Game 3 on the brink of an 0-3 deficit, Miami needed a miracle with Adebayo and Dragic still sidelined. There was no other option. The Butler had to serve up a masterpiece.
Assist a career high for him in Game 2. Then with the steal down the other end, they throw it ahead to Butler, and Butler throws it down. Butler's got Caruso on him. Goes right at him and banks it home as we approach the midway point here in the second. Mid-range jumper from Butler.
I ain't gonna lie, when it's time, Miami might need to put that boy jersey in the Raptors. I said the Raptors. The rafters, bro. 22 Miami need to be hung up. I'm not gonna lie.
Backs in. That four-way shot is up and good. 34 for Butler.
Not gonna lie.
Butler the drive, the runner, he backs it in. Oh, what a masterpiece from Jimmy Butler.
That's a good question.
And what is no doubt the greatest game of Jimmy Butler's career. The dude went supernova for 40 points, 11 rebounds, and 13 dimes.
I can't even talk. Should fuck it.
Becoming just the 3rd player in history to post a 40-point triple-double in the NBA Finals. It was a performance for the ages, capped off by a tough and one and snarl from his rookie to get right back in this series. LeBron entered Game 4 with this emotionless anger. You could see it on his face, and no one really knew why, until he did this.
Back out Robinson, stolen by James. James tries, goes inside and throws it down.
Halfway through the first quarter, he gets the steal, flies down the court, bodies Tyler Hero, and throws down the two-handed slam, getting the rookie back for that snarling Game 3. This was personal for LeBron, and with a 6-point lead late in the fourth, it was LA's newest star who shined the brightest.
Back to Davis. Davis for 3. AD! Anthony Davis from downtown, and the Lakers take a 9-point lead. Timeout Miami.
Anthony Davis hits a monster 3 to push the lead to 9, and by he and LeBron's reaction, you can tell this one's over. The purple and gold are just one win away from their 17th championship.
This is what's crazy. This is why I had said earlier that Danny Green shouldn't have been
Entering Game 5 with one team on the cusp of a title and the other on the brink of failure, we had a storm brewing. So let's skip to late in the fourth quarter, where we got the Butler versus the King. With a couple minutes left, Jimmy pulls up and puts his team up 2. James counters as he flips home a tough and one to take the lead.
Ooh.
Butler fades out of the post and takes it right back. Bron puts back his own miss and LA's back on top. Jimmy drives right down, gets the foul, and you can see how exhausted he is as he nearly
listen, man, this is the reason he should get his jersey hung up in the rafters, bro. This man was doing everything he could.
Collapses onto the table. Butler was giving it his all. LA answered again with a putback from AD, but Jimmy didn't let up as he knocked down 2 more free throws to go up 1. Now with 15 seconds left, LeBron has the
and y'all haters are so bad that y'all think LeBron James should have went up with this
ball for the final possession with a chance to win the championship. He drives to the cup, gets triple teamed, throws it.
Y'all said LeBron should have went up with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, all looking at him.
Back to Danny Green
and
for
a 3-point shooter who is known for knocking this down. Wide open like this. Look at this. Look how open this man is. My camera might be in the way, but look how open this man is.
A wide open 3, but he clanks it. Markieff Morris gets the rebound and inexplicably,
I don't know what Twin was doing,
throws it out of bounds. Despite 40-13, 7-3 from the King, it was the Butler who came through with 35-12-11-5. And most importantly, the win. We're going to a Game 6.
Yo, this is so fire.
The Lakers entered Game 6 on a mission. I mean, it was over before it even started, as they took a 28-point lead into halftime. The dream season was about to be complete.
Look at J.R. Smith.
It was lights out.
And that's it. It's over. This historic 2020 NBA championship belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers conquer the bubble, and banner number 17 will soon hang in the rafters.
And I have a feeling that this Finals MVP is going to have a trophy named after him one day. The Finals MVP is LeBron James.
I'm going to say this.
We just want our respect.
I'm going to say this. Because LeBron James played for so long, they would have probably named, because now they give East MVP, West MVP before they do the Finals MVP. So they do East Finals, West Finals MVP now. And I think the West one is Magic Johnson, and I think the East one is Larry Bird. If LeBron James was retired already, it would have been called LeBron James. Not gonna lie. He's always in the finals. He was always beating the East like crazy. So he probably would have been, it would have been probably called the LeBron James East Finals MVP.
Rob wants his respect. Coach Vogel wants his respect. Our organization want their respect. Laker Nation want their respect. And I want my damn respect too.
Is an introduction really necessary for someone we all know so well?
This was fire.
Where the fuck my blunt? Where the fuck my cup? Where the fuck my wrist? Swinging on kids.
Let's see what the comments got to say. Okay. Okay. This right here. Hoping it does. The bubble was pure hoops. One day, the perception of. I really hope it do. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Shout out to Post 2K. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Got some more videos? You do. We're gonna check out some more of his stuff, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.